And episode 171, we're back to Scurracento's turns. Hey, leave a comment down below if you feel that Rex deserves like every other turn, or I should get somebody else to play in between, which is tough to do, trust me. I already don't have too many people who play the game who'd be willing to take and set it up to do alternating turns and be able to do enough episodes back and forth that we'd be able to take and get a day's worth of videos of what I like. So my buddies just don't play these kind of games. So I'm going to start laying a road over here to the renamed town that I renamed to Falcon Woods. I can't stand some of the names that come in the game. I'm sorry. Now, with that done, I can now start laying down to that should give us a pretty good run. And then I'm going to go ahead and extend this road this way. And I'm going to drop about there. Okay. Let's come on back over here and get 2 stages. Actually, I'm going to make 3. Go ahead and send that one out. We had it set up. Hi. Actually, we're going to sell one of those. Okay, there's a reason behind it. First things first, this is the long haul. And that's the Falcon. Still in 1907, so we're making certain we're doing our thing, putting in our ears, trying to get better. I know I did do a boo-boo. I deleted a line without putting a T on it when it should have been never used, but hopefully it'll get used down the road. Now I'm going to make a copy, and we're going to put that onto there. Now this guy, he's going to be one of, oh, no, well, hold on, we need 2 of these. Why, there's 2 different routes here. There's this route, the main street. And then there's this guy, who is this. Can't find a route. Why not? Okay, let's check and see if I made a mistake on my road laying abilities. I did. I heard it and saw it. Still can't find a route. Okay. Turn the trees off. That's good. That's good. Oh. All along there's been an issue. Looky there. Let's see how many routes. Get a card onto that route. Main Street route did not get a route. The Castile Ferry did not get dated. So we've got some cleanups to do here. Get everything all nice and cleaned up. I think we've got everything pretty much set. It's looking pretty darn good. I mean, that was a good 7 minutes worth of work to take and get that island all set up, or landmass. We don't know which it is yet. This I'm pretty certain is going to be an island, but it could be an landmass. This definitely turned out to be an island like we thought. So now the question is, how much more can we connect in? Do we connect in all of our islands? I'm kind of for that, and that's what we're going to go for this episode. So where we can, we're going to take and put in fast as we can. I'm not going to be as hyper of wanting to grow the towns just by other than connections. I think that that's going to be something for down the road. But in this case here, this town I can get away with growing. Because we're going to put in a dock. Oh, the key no longer takes passengers. Interesting. Now we have to have the seaport. The seaport came into existence. There we go. Actually, that's a bad spot. So now I'm going to take and do some changes here. And we're going to take and do this guy to do that. Okay, we've got everything set up as best as I can do it. Got everything set up, got it all going. That's the connections we needed on this island, except for, of course, the boat. Now, we're going to go with the closest boat location here, which takes us to here. Go to the smallest ferry. We're just going to make this go fast. From Synexia out to Porto. You know what? I changed my mind. Over to Newton. And we're going to copy it backwards. And I can't remember the word for ferry. We have it in here, though. We have it in here. Remember that. We called it what? Simbe. Yep, the Simbes. Okay. Three cities of the East. And that will get us that. Now, is there any other island or isolated? Yeah, we have the island on Pollingchester. And we have the isolated on, or island on Hillby. Now, Heaven's technically off limits. Caesar's technically pondering, but Caesar has waited so bloody long, I can't let it keep going on. We're going to start seeing what we can do to generate some funds here. The thing is, we won't be able to claim exclusivity here. There we go. that'll get all of those towns going once we get rolling. All right, let's have some fun here. We're gonna start with a stage, and this stage is gonna go like that and copy backwards. Call that the TPH. And then here we're going to oops, we forgot some things. Yeah, we'll fix them. We'll fix it, don't worry. My rules still apply. I just haven't been obeying them too well because it's been a while. Remembering to do that is kind of tough. I mean, think about it. That's, one more step in your naming process. So it is difficult. It's also difficult when you still have a lot of lines that haven't generated revenue yet or picked up passengers, so they don't know a rough idea as to whether it's going to make or lose money. Or it's still in the quarter that it's freebie. Got a lot of things we're building towards here. Another thing I might do is build a bridge here. We're going to take and do some level work. Okay. Get our bridge across. Take up a road. Do a cut here. There we go. A little bit better, more all road. Now we can take and put another stage line out. And this one's going to go from here to here to here and back. And that's the Walwick. Forget the year. Tough things to remember. Tough little things to remember. When I put on those extra rules. Oops, hey, what did we forget to do? Start the bloody thing. Giddy up, horsey. And we're going to go ahead and tell this guy to jump on that same line. And we're just going to do a speed dispatch, get him some space, and fire him onto that as well. I have a feeling that's going to be a money maker. Looking at our finances, monthly, yearly is good. Monthly's hurting. 30. We seem to be making a lot of money in that final part, and everything's picking up, so we do see that we're building. Oh, look at this month. This month's going to be a killer. This month's going to be buku profits. There we go. Our problem is it costs us 112 in the hole just each month. So we do need to look at our overhead and start trying to minimize the amount of track and road that we're buying. More main lines consolidated with spurs that are just enough for the traffic. Single lines, maybe a double passing if it needs it along it, and at the throat and station throat and things like that. We're going to have to start figuring, because slowly but surely that's going to chew into us. But at the same time, we're doing great. I mean, we're projected $9 million right now. Looking at our account balance. Yeah, account balance just keeps going up. It's been a steady climb. A couple of down years when we were investing, but other than that, not bad. It's hard to see, I know. You know what? Let's make it easier to see for a moment. Do that dirty trick I like. There we go. Yeah. Fairly good. This was an investment cycle, so we're doing really good. I think we are doing good. It is starting to level off. We do get that towards the end if we don't do enough expansion. That is one thing I dislike, is this, you have to grow to keep making money. I understand some of that, but you can grow on what you got, not have to expand to do it. But it practically forces you to. You know, this is a pretty good spot. I think 23 minutes is good. We're going to hit the old pause. We know we're doing good on finances. We know that we're slowly connecting things in. Next up is those islands with that connection there. Now I can start thinking about these two, which are not reserved, and then maybe we can snag these. We can get this guy with a get him with a port. And then we'll just try to work around where we have restrictions. If you see a spot, guys, and I'm going to kind of go slow. If you see a spot, we'll have a talk about this. Maybe you think there's towns we should say are absolutely, like these three I know are absolutely going to be Rex's core. This is going to turn out to be Rex's, you know, version of Walmouth and Malibu. We're going to let it go. Guys, it's the end of the line. It's that time. We're going to come back up. I'm going to show what we did, sort of. Focus on the fact that that's going to be our picture. That's going to be your screenshot. I think actually, yeah, we'll zoom out one more step. Now we got a good one. That's going to be our screenshot for the thumbnail for the game after I put in the taggings. Folks, have a better day than I'm having. Thanks for riding.